Okay, hey guys, this is Adrian and I have another Otome video for you. So I'm kind of the way of the logo, but you know what? This is where my VTuber goes, so it's fine. Today we are talking about Melty Amethyst, which is a new little indie Otome game that has been released on Steam. So about this, Melty Amethyst is made by a Japanese company called Miniature Fleur, and it was originally released for free in Japanese. And then it got published and translated by VNKA, and they have put it on Steam, which is very, very nice of them because I don't speak Japanese and otherwise I would never get to play this game. And the other cool thing is it's $3, okay? It's cheaper than going to Starbucks. Now, I will say, going into this, just a heads up, this is a very short game. Like, you're going to get like an hour of gameplay out of it, and usually I really do like to get an hour of gameplay per dollar. So, you know, I'd be happier if the game was like 3 hours long, but it's not. So that is up to your discretion of whether you feel comfortable buying a game and not getting that hourly rate like I do. I don't know. At the end of the day, I do kind of use that dollar rate to justify games that I'm not as enthused with, but maybe I still get a lot of gameplay out of them. And usually if I like a game, I'm just going to like a game. So we're early on in the video, and I'm just going to tell you, I like Melty Amethyst. I think it's really cheap, and if you want to support the company that translated and brought the game over, then, you know, it's not a terrible idea to, you know, buy the game on Steam. Again, $3, cheaper than Starbucks. Probably like the only downside is there are several free Otome games that are longer than this that are free. So that's kind of with their competition a little bit. On the other side, though, this game does have a lot of bonuses. So it has really good art. It has a cute, fluffy story. It has a fully voiced game. So it's fully voiced in Japanese. And it has really good backgrounds, really good sprites, and really good CGs. Now, there are only 4 CGs. There's a little bit of downside. And so, like, at the end of the day, like, it's short. That's my only complaint with it, is that it's short, okay? Otherwise, I think it's great. I think it's cool. It has all the basic features. Nope, stop. Okay, so you can rewind your text, which is pretty standard, but you have cute sprites, you have cute backgrounds. I'm assuming you're hearing the voices a little bit. I'm trying to click through them to get back to the guy, because he is the most important part, right? So there he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so he at the beginning, he really doesn't talk too much, to be honest. But look at the art. It's really good. The backgrounds look really cute, and it's fully voiced. Like, okay, it's fully voiced. So that being said, you know, I don't feel like I wasted $3. I've played other games that were around this price and around this length and number of CGs, and the art wasn't nearly as good, and it wasn't voiced, and it was actually a little bit more expensive than this. So in those, I was like, I didn't really enjoy this. But this is a cute, fluffy romance. You have the main character, Hotaru, and she is romancing now. So another downside, again, short game, only one guy. But he's cute, and he's shy, and he's adorable. I just want to give him a hug. So yeah, this is going to be a very quick video for me going on about my Otome games because it's a very short game. It took me about an hour to get through both endings. There's basically an alone ending and then an ending where you get with now. And the alone ending, like, is pretty darn short. Like, it's pretty much just like, oh, you made the wrong choice, and then end. And then the ending where you get with now is longer and has a CG. So very short, but cute. And as far as choices, there's only one choice. So you don't really need a guide. It's just, you know, there's one choice, one option, which is like go to karaoke. That leads to the alone ended. And then the other option, which is go back home, that leads to getting with now. So replay wise, once you pick one, you can just load from that save and then go on to the other route, and you'll be done pretty quick. I will note that, like, while it took me an hour to play through, I was taking notes while I was playing through for, like, to do a Steam review and do this video. So time played may vary. I also read really fast. Like, I've read books forever, so I read quite fast. So that's another factor in the time length. You know, I also didn't wait for like the fully voiced lines to play through, so you probably would get a longer gameplay if you actually listen to like the fully voiced lines. Like, I do think the fully voiced lines is cool. Don't get me wrong. But is that important for me? No, not really. To be honest, most of my Otome games that I play with the sound off. So I know some people might be like, you heathen, how dare you? But I do. The voices thing, I don't care about, but it is fun. And it is also like an extra thing that they did that is not in a lot of games. So I'm going to give them bonus points for that. Some of the bads beyond like being short was there is no like CG menu. So as you're playing through, when the, you know, CG, if you're a CG collector like me, you're gonna need to take a screenshot when the full thing comes up, because if you click and get the text back, there is no gallery for you to go look at. And also, as far as I can tell, and maybe I'm dumb and I'm missing something, but I could not figure out how to get like the text box to go away so that, you know, you could see the CG again. So wasn't a huge fan of that. And I'm kind of bouncing around all over the place because I forgot to mention this earlier. It does have a opening scene, like a full opening scene with a song. So that was kind of cool. And like the ending credits show like the CGs. There's only 4, so it's like not very many CGs, but you know, production value for it is, it's actually pretty good. I was impressed. So, any other bads? This is maybe kind of some neutral things, not really bad. There were like a couple of translation issues, but like maybe 2. So nothing super jarring. Like, this isn't machine translated, right? Okay, as far as I can tell. So like a couple of typos, but like, to be fair, I've seen typos in like visual novels, Otome games that I've paid like $40 for. So, you know, I'm not judging too hard on that one because it just happens. Another neutral thing, because technically this game is not Steam Deck verified. A lot of visual novels aren't, but I play them on my Steam Deck anyway, just to see if they work and if I can make them work. And this one, when I loaded on my Steam Deck, it made the colors all weird. I was like, okay, I'm not playing this on the Steam Deck, so I'll have to go play it on my PC. Which actually kind of made me take a while to play this game, because I did buy it the day it came out, and it's been a few weeks. So yeah. So, but that's kind of a me problem. Any other neutral things I can think of? Neutral, there are no Steam achievements. It would be nice to have like a little Steam achievement for the 2 endings. And there are no Steam trading cards. So, which again, those are kind of nifty, but not really a need to have. And I would say I would probably recommend them add in Steam achievements, just for the fact that, I know people will buy games just because they have Steam achievements, regardless of whether they have like a bunch or whether they're difficult to get. So that is a thing. And also, I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. I did buy my copy because I'm like, I bought it the day it came out. It's $3, guys. It's cheaper than Starbucks. But the publisher, VNKA, they did send me a copy to do a giveaway on Twitter, and they sent me a copy to give to a friend. It was actually quite funny. Like, I bought the game, and then later they're like, hey, do you want a review copy? And I was like, well, I already bought your game the day it came out. So, and they requested like a Steam, they're like, would you give us a review on Steam? It would help us. And I'm like, yeah, sure, man. Once I actually play it. That was a few weeks ago. So I have now played it, and I now have my Steam review up and done. So overall, I did like it. I thought it was cute, but short. That's the only downside of this game, is it's short. And that's just, you know, it is what it is. If you got $3 that you can spend freely on a VN, I do say pick this one up. But I do understand when people are like, ah, it's short. I want to get my bang for my buck. I understand that. Anyway, I'm rambling. That's it for this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.